Yo, what is up, YouTube? It's your boy, the one and only, the Paradox Nerd, back again with another statue unboxing and review. And today, guess who's in the house? The only X-Men that probably needs to lay off the coffee and get some serious anger management. Mr. Logan Wolverine by Sideshow Collectibles, coming up next. Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel and thanks for tuning in. So I got Sideshow Collectibles Wolverine premium format here, and it is the exclusive, and I'll be unboxing and reviewing this guy. And you're probably wondering, damn man, you are late to the review party. But you know what they say about being late? I don't know. But yeah, I've been, to be honest, I've been delaying this guy for quite some time now. It's just that, you know, I really had like one payment left, you know, back in like, I think November or December. And it's just that Sideshow was bombarding us with a whole bunch of statue releases. I think December I had Magneto come in. January was Prime 1 Venom and Daredevil. A whole bunch of statues, and you know, I was just like, well, I need to let my wallet cool off. But, you know, Sideshow was like, no, 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 you need to pay this guy off right now. So yeah, I had no choice but to finally pay off my last payment on this guy, and here he is. And I'm actually really excited to be doing this unboxing and review. So without further ado, let's get straight to it. All right, so I'm gonna start off with the box art. And here in the front, you have the X-Men logo. And if you take a closer look, it almost looks like the movie X-Men logo. And right in the middle is a big, huge claw mark. And as you can see, it looks like Wolverine's kind of like trying to claw his way out of the box, which looks pretty cool. So you have like all these wires like kind of like dangling all around. You got his name here in the bottom. And here in the back has like the big, huge X-Men logo. All right, so let's unbox this guy. Yeah, let's open this guy up. All right, guys, so here is everything inside the box. And as you can see, everything's packaged really well. And let me take out the exclusive head. Okay, that looks pretty good. And here is the Unmasked Portrait. And that looks good there too. You got his claws here. And they're pretty sharp. And that looks really good, actually. So, all right, let's put this guy together. Oh, damn, this base is heavy. Ooh, damn. This base is heavy as F. And everything looks good here. Damn, that looks really good. Okay, it fits perfectly. All right, I'll put the Unmasked Portrait first. I know there were some people complaining about the portrait because it has like a little wobble. And mine, I just pushed in a little bit more. And the wobble's not too bad. Wobble, wobble. Who remembers that song, huh? Okay. Pretty strong magnet there. And voila. But yeah, that looks pretty good. I'm gonna swap it out with real quick with the Unmasked Portrait. Damn. Let's see how that looks. And that looks good too. I think I like that one better. All right, so I'm gonna stare at this thing for about 3-4 hours, and I'll do my review. So stay tuned.
Many hours later.
All right, guys, so after staring at this Wolverine statue for a very long time without blinking, I think I'm ready to do this review, and I'm gonna start off with the base here. And this base is absolutely sick, guys. I am in love with this base. It is a severed sentinel hand, and it looks absolutely awesome, guys. And if you take a closer look, kind of like all around the sentinel hand, you can see like slash marks or claw marks all around. You can see some of the fingers are almost severed off, if not completely severed. And you can see here on the side here, you can see the pinky is completely severed off and kind of bent backwards, which looks really cool. And on the other side here, you can see the thumb is completely severed off and kind of like hanging on the side. And right in between, I guess, the knuckle, you can see it is chopped off. And as you take a closer look into in between like the severed or the severed joints, you can see like some of like the copper wires kind of sticking out. And on the other side of the hand here where the thumb is severed off, you can see the inside of the palm, and you can see like the detail and some of the claw marks inside the palm, which looks really good. I mean, Sideshow did a really good job with the base, and I'm actually really impressed. You know, I love like the coloring, the weathering all around the hand here. My only gripe is that the blaster or the hand blaster is not a light feature. I think it would have been really cool if like they had like a flickering light effect inside where the blaster is. And as we move up the statue, I really love Sideshow's modern take on Wolverine's costume. And if you take a closer look at the actual costume, it almost looks like he is wearing like a mesh stretchy kind of material that's like sweat absorbent. I don't know what else to say, but if you actually feel the costume, I really love the texturing on it. The colors also all around his costume. He has like this light blue on the side of his ribs there. You know, definitely not your typical like tiger stripes that you've seen in the comic books. And as we take a closer look at the arms here, you can see I really love like the sculpt of his arms, the feel, the texturing on like the hairs on his arms. So it looks really good and feels good too. And we take a closer look at the claws here. They are very, very sharp. So you have to be very careful when you're putting his hands on. Probably like one of the best looking Wolverine claws I've seen on any statue or on any Wolverine statue. Moving on to the torso area, you can see like how the chest and the abs look when it's flexing. It looks great. They did a great job with the anatomy. And overall, I really love the pose of this statue. I think Sideshow did a great job and has a lot of presence. And finally, let's take a closer look at the portraits he comes with. And I'm going to start off with the Unmasked Portrait. And as you can see, you know, Sideshow did a really good job with this portrait. Unfortunately, I'm not a huge fan with it just because he almost looks like he is taking a dump. I hate to say it, but he looks like he's pushing a big one out and he's having a hard time with it. But besides that, you know, they did a great job with, you know, the skin tones. I really love like the way his tongue and his teeth look in his mouth. Also forgot to mention, you can see here in the back, he's got his cowl kind of like sitting in the back of his head, which looks really cool. All right, in just a moment, I'm gonna switch it out with the masked version. And here he is with the masked portrait. And to be honest, this is probably the one I'm most likely gonna be displaying him with. And I think it looks great. You know, I really love his facial expression, his angry sneer. It almost looks like he's gonna like pounce on you and destroy you. I love the way the sculpt of his teeth turned out. And if you look to the side of his cowl here, he's got a little bit of his hair sticking out. So that actually looks really cool. I know there were quite a few people that were complaining about his rosy red cheeks, but to be honest, you can't really notice it. And I think those people that were kind of worried about it, I think they were looking at pictures that had poor lighting, or the camera was not all that great. But overall, this is a beautiful statue, guys. I love the sculpt, the pose, the way it looks. This is pretty much the Wolverine that you want in your collection. Alright guys, so that wraps it up. But before I close things out, I just want to give you guys a little preview of what's coming up next. And he's right over here.
I'm a bad boy.
My gosh, that picture is scary. But yeah, thank you guys again for checking out my video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And remember to do what you love and love what you collect. Take care, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.